وسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. وقال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم عن أنس رضي الله عنه قال قدم النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم المدينة ولهم يومان يلعبون فيهما فقال ما هذان اليومان؟ قالوا كنا نلعب فيها في الجاهلية فقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قد أبدلكم الله بهما خيرا منهما يوم الأضحى ويوم الفطر. رواه أبو داود. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. Respected brothers and sisters in Islam, we are actually at the last part of the month of Ramadan. Tonight is the 29th night of the month of Ramadan. Obviously, this is one of the nights that the Prophet ﷺ mentioned that it could be Laylatul Qadr. So, inshallah ta'ala, we take utmost benefit from tonight also. And also tomorrow, inshallah ta'ala, Friday night, we will go out, try to sight the moon. If we sight the moon, then Eid is going to be, inshallah, on Saturday. But if you don't sight the moon, then the Eid will be on Sunday. Inshallah ta'ala, so we will announce that tomorrow after Maghrib, after sighting the moon, inshallah. Once we go out for the sighting of the moon, we will decide and let everybody know what time and when is going to be the Eid, inshallah ta'ala. Now, obviously, we all know that we were used to praying our Eid prayer in parks and different places, but because of the situation of COVID-19, we are not having that kind of gathering anymore. We're not having this kind of open Eid prayers with families and children, and also, mashallah, with all kind of snacks with it also. With keeping all these things in mind regarding Salatul Eid, we know Salatul Eid is to perform Salatul Eid is wajib. So inshallah ta'ala, we do our best inshallah ta'ala to perform our Salatul Eid, because it's not happening in Masajid Salatul Eid and also not in the parks. So in this case, inshallah ta'ala, the ulama of Wifaqul Ulama in North America, this consists of about 250 ulama and muftis. They have decided, inshallah ta'ala, as we are given permission under these circumstances to perform Salatul Jum'ah in homes with having minimum 4 male adults, we could have had our Jum'ah prayer. So similarly, they have said that we should have our, inshallah ta'ala, Salatul Eid also. If we can have, inshallah, 4 male adults in the house, then we can have Salatul Eid, inshallah, which is performing 2 rakat prayer, and then, inshallah ta'ala, after that, giving the 2 khutbahs. And inshallah ta'ala, obviously we keep this in mind that this is how it's supposed to happen, inshallah. Now it depends, the Eid prayer is going to be on Saturday or Sunday, but whichever day, inshallah, we know that Salatul Eid, inshallah, we should pray about 15-20 minutes after the sunrise. The shuruq time, we look at the shuruq time, and then 15-20 minutes after that we can perform our Salatul Eid. We did send actually in Darul Ulum WhatsApp group the instruction for Salatul Eid. You can read that inshallah ta'ala, and try to talk to some of your Muslim neighbors, inshallah ta'ala, or friends. If they can come, you guys can pray together in one of the houses, inshallah ta'ala. That will be great. So you can, inshallah ta'ala, keep that wajib. But for some cases, if you are not able to have more people with you, or you are less than 4 male adults in the house, or you cannot have this many friends, in that case, you can, inshallah, pray 2 rakat or 4 rakat as Salatul Duha, and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah give us tawfiq, that inshallah ta'ala, when we get the chance in Salatul Eid al Adha, inshallah, we'll pray that at that time, inshallah ta'ala. But just to let everybody know, because if for some reason you are not able to perform Salatul Eid, inshallah, there will be no sin on you because of the situation that we are going through, because all the masajid are not able to have that program for us to pray our Salatul Eid. And at the same time, inshallah ta'ala, we make sure that if we do have our Salatul Eid, inshallah, we give khutbahs afterward. And what we are doing, inshallah, in Darul Ulum, that whether Eid is going to be on Saturday or Sunday, we will announce that also on WhatsApp. We will give some English talk live after the Eid prayer. We will say what time, inshallah, everybody should pray their Eid. Obviously, we won't have any virtual Eid prayer here. Everybody will perform their own Eid prayer in their own houses and give their own khutbah. But we will just give a talk of about, inshallah, 20 to 30 minutes and inshallah explaining and giving targheeb and encouragement regarding the month of Shawwal, and also inshallah after the Eid prayer too. So again, inshallah, we want all of you that prepare yourself, inshallah, if you can, to perform your Salatul Eid, inshallah, in your own houses with your families. And under normal circumstances, no one, all the ulama, they are having taraddud, they hesitate to give permission for people to have Salatul Eid in their houses. And this is true because Salatul Eid or Salatul Jum'ah is supposed to be of some congregation, big congregation, open for every single person. We are only saying that it's allowed by the ulama, agreed upon all the ulama in America. Most of the ulama that is connected with Wifaqul ulama, they have said that it's allowed only under these circumstances that we can have, inshallah, our Salatul Eid in our houses. So inshallah, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that Allah accept all our ibadat, our ta'at. And again, tonight is the 29th, and we might have one more night, which is tomorrow, the 30th, and that could be if we don't see the moon tomorrow night, then obviously we have Saturday also, the day of fasting also probably. Then inshallah ta'ala, we should not forget Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the night of Shawwal also. That is the night of Jaiza. If Allah ta'ala give us tawfiq and ability, we will give a talk inshallah on that night also. But tomorrow we won't have any talk except the announcement of the Eid prayer or the day of Eid. Inshallah ta'ala, we want all of you, the few days that is left in the month of Ramadan, we should take utmost benefit, and we make tawbah to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and also get close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, ask Allah for forgiveness, and we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that accept all our broken effort that we have done in this month, so we can inshallah get the opportunity to do more good deeds. وجزاكم الله خيرا. سبحان الله بحمده. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك. نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك.